Mr. Hunt, your female bodyguard already spoke to us. We promise, we won't try to kidnap your son anymore.
Female bodyguard?
Yes, the one who was driving the SUV yesterday and protecting your son.
An SUV? Nora? Is Nora quietly teaching Scarface a lesson? She must be in love with me.
Justin ponders on his past actions when he blocked Cherry from his Facebook account out of anger. He logs into Facebook, but is stunned the moment he unblocks Cherry and opens her profile.
Nora blocked me now? She can really hold a grudge.
Pete stunned Justin, peeking over the sofa.
Cherry is probably angry.
So what if she's angry? Doesn't matter to me.
Dad, you should make it up to her. Consequences if you don't.
Consequences? Why bother with someone else's kid?
Are you sure? Just watch, Dad. You will cave.
Pete walks away, thinking about how stubborn his father could be. Cherry liked Justin a lot too, but Pete knew that Justin was just upsetting her. Meanwhile, Lawrence checks online for the trending topics that Tina had mentioned.
Tina's no fool. There's more to this. Why does she make everything so complicated?
Lawrence, out of his social media comfort zone, fumbles through platforms and navigates the digital maze. Suddenly, he receives a crucial email from the IT security chief. The screening system was completed. Now, Lawrence could check whether his information has been leaked on the internet, and all he had to do was upload a photo of Pete.
Finally, some progress.
Lawrence downloads the program and uploads a photo of Pete. He finds unexpected results. The internet shows images of Cherry's live streaming moments.
Pete's really live streaming, and he's using an alias called Sweet Cherry?
Lawrence is stunned at the shocking discovery of Pete's secret online life. He carefully scrolls through the trending post and finds the live stream video where Sweet Cherry revealed her true identity.
Even if the photo's fake, that is indeed Pete's face. No doubt about it. Is this lively kid really Quiet Pete? What's going on? Disguise and live streaming? No wonder Mr. Hunt is concerned.
Lawrence quietly approaches the study entrance and peeks inside.
Pete seems completely different in the live streams, almost like a split personality.
His intense gaze was so strong that it was hard for Pete to ignore him. He looks up into Lawrence's troubled face.
It's not your fault, Pete. You just need some help.
Dad has some supplements in his room that might help. You should try them.
Lawrence, unable to understand Pete's sarcasm, nods earnestly.
Really? I will take 2 then. I need them after what I just saw.
He glances regretfully at Pete before exiting the room.
Did Dad get to Uncle Lawrence? How could he be so dumb?
Pete shakes his head, returning to his book. However, his attention was diverted by a voice message from Cherry.
I will never love Daddy again. He blocked me. I'm so sad.
Seems like Dad's more pitiful than I thought.
In his study, Justin was looking at Sweet Cherry's live stream. It was an online live streaming account of Cherry, where she used to come live, covering her face with a mask.
Spoiled kids these days. First Cherry blocks me, and now Sweet Cherry ignores me? Why should I care? I'm a CEO of a large corporation. Why bother with 2 brats I barely know?
Snorting inwardly, he observes the face-off against a well-prepared opponent with a hefty point balance. Comments flood in, urging Cherry to seek help from Sponsor Daddy and Sponsor Grandpa. Justin frowns, growing more irritated at the online drama.
No. I can't ask Sponsor Grandpa for money. Does it matter if I win or lose?
She continues playing, brushing off the comments. Meanwhile, Fantasia, a wealthy young woman, lounges in a Gucci store VIP room sipping tea.
The tea here is exceptional.
She notices a comment about Sweet Cherry facing off against another famous online streamer, Aika.
Aika's wealthy and famous. She won't lose, even against a big-name live streamer. Let's see how the stream's going.
Fantasia picks up an unused phone and searches for the face-off.
Do they even need to continue? Fighting with Aika will only make Sweet Cherry's sponsors lose. It's better to give up. Her top 2 fans aren't doing anything? Surely those 2 are not just sponsors.
Comments flood in asking Fantasia if she was sure. Because of the generosity of Cherry's top followers, with a sly smile, she educates her audience.
Here, I will teach you guys how to tell the real sponsors apart from the fake ones. Real sponsors usually follow a few live streamers and credit them. Look at Sweet Cherry's top 2 fans. Oh, what a coincidence. They are both new accounts registered right when she started doing live streams. That's fine and all, but they only credit her. That's interesting.
Comments flood in, echoing Fantasia's revelations. At the Hunt's villa, Lawrence walks over and sees Justin staring at his cell phone with a smile. Justin used to follow Sweet Cherry by his username Sponsor Daddy, and the commenters were calling the top 2 fans of Sweet Cherry morons, including himself.
Me, an actual sponsor, a moron? Why are they talking about a management company?
He picks up his phone, ready to defend Sweet Cherry, but suddenly she speaks up.
Sponsor Grandpa isn't a moron. Don't say those things or I'll get mad.
Sponsor Grandpa was the other top fan of Sweet Cherry. Justin pauses, feeling a sting at being mentioned less favorably than Sponsor Grandpa.
I can't believe that brat.
Justin was following Sweet Cherry for a long time. The moment she mentions unfollowing, Justin decides he has had enough.
Unfollow her. Why am I spending so much on this?
Before leaving the stream, he spots a comment asking about Sponsor Daddy. If asked if Sponsor Daddy was a moron, Sweet Cherry responds sadly, throwing shade at Justin.
No, he isn't. Sponsor Daddy is even worse. I hate him.
One comment asked if she hated the Sponsor Daddy or her real daddy. Her reply sent a shockwave.
They're the same.
Justin, bewildered, questions her anger. He comments, "What did your father do?"
Daddy's horrible. He ignored me. I won't talk to him again.
Justin's heart softens a little bit.
Why feel guilty? I'm not Cherry's father. But how could a man ignore his own daughter? So she's mad at me because her real dad upset her, and there's a daddy in my username.
He writes a comment. How could a man ignore his own daughter? Your father is the lowest. The comment appears boldly, providing some comfort to Sweet Cherry. Justin, still brooding over the online drama, turns to find Lawrence observing him.
Boss, are you in a good mood? Just come right out and say whatever it is. We discovered that Pete is live streaming himself playing games. Are you daydreaming? Pete is with me every day. How could he be live streaming? It's true. His username is Sweet Cherry, and he live streams himself playing games for 2 hours every day. What did you say?
Lawrence pulls out his phone, showing the trending topics about Sweet Cherry.
Don't be mad, Mr. Hunt. The kids are just rebellious.
Before he can finish, Justin stands abruptly and heads to Pete's study. Lawrence follows, pleading for calm. But Pete was engrossed in reading. As Justin and Lawrence entered, Justin reopens the live stream app on his phone, shocking Lawrence.
If Pete isn't streaming, then who is?
He watches as Justin enters the live stream and Cherry's camera is switched on. The entire villa falls into an eerie silence, interrupted only by Cherry's young voice.
Stupid Daddy, I won't talk to you again.
Cherry, unaware of the unfolding events, focuses on the streaming. Tears well up in her eyes and her voice carries frustration. Justin holds his breath and his heart pounds as he witnesses a face and hears a voice that leaves him stunned.
A daughter. Mr. Hunt, how can 2 children resemble each other so much?
Justin, realizing the truth, contemplates the newfound revelation. Meanwhile, Pete, alarmed by the unfolding situation, worries about Cherry being discovered.
Did they discover Cherry?
He anxiously approached his dad and saw Cherry on Justin's phone.
Cherry, you've been caught. What are we gonna do now?
Panic set in. He envisioned a future where Justin took Cherry away from their mother. Can Pete and Cherry keep their secret identities hidden from Justin? Or will the truth be revealed? Will Justin make amends with Cherry after the revelations in the live stream? Or will their relationship become more strained? Will Justin's realization of having a daughter soften his attitude towards Cherry? Or will he maintain his indifference?
Hi, Nora here. If you are wondering what happens next, then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Saving Nora Now with the link in the description.